You know, I'm of the belief that every movie has a lesson. The lesson in Evil Dead is simple. Demonically possessed bitches and nail guns, they do not mix. I mean, they mix for her, but not for anyone else in the room. Anyone else in the room, it's a bad day. Evil Dead. So Evil Dead is a remake of the old Evil Dead movie. And the story of Evil Dead is 5 people go to this cabin and they find a little creepy trapdoor in the ground and they find a book down there. And reading from the book is going to unleash evil. Does it sound familiar? Yes, it does. Because Cabin in the Woods is still relevant and I will reference it in most any horror movie review that I do. But they do not unleash the evil of zombified pain-worshipping backwoods idiots, no. They unleash this demon that starts possessing them and starts doing really messed up shit to them. They probably would have been better off with the Buckners if I'm being completely honest. Now, I knew going into this movie served one purpose. To take horror movies back to what horror movies were in the 80s without all the CGI, used props and gore, and all that good shit. And for the most part, Evil Dead does do what it set out to do. I'm gonna touch on this right now because it's the point of the movie. Evil Dead has some really disturbing imagery. Is it scary? Not really. I wish the movie was scarier than it was. Disturbingly gory? Yeah, but it's not like torture porn. You know, like Saw and Hostel where it's like, I'm torturing you and that's the whole gimmick of the movie. It's not like that. It is different than that. Really bad shit happens to these people. Like to the point where you reflect on other horror movies and you're like, yeah, you really had it easy. You know those people that go to the priest and they're like, look, my wife's really freaked out, and I'm pretty sure I saw a little baby's arm in the closet and it tried to grab my face. And I told the kids about it, and it's really bad. You know, we can barely sleep. You know, we can barely sleep because the TV turns on at night, and look, man, it's not good. We need you. Can you please exorcise our house? I just want this priest to be like, wow, did you go to a crickety cabin in the woods? I mean, did you experience that shit? Because I'm pretty sure if your pretty little wife is still walking around with her face, you guys are gonna get through it. All right, you entitled first world problem douchebag, yeah, go back home. Start sprinkling holy water on your TV and just get over it. Yeah, these people get brutalized pretty bad in this movie. Are the people good actors? You know, for what they are. Is the dialogue forced for the most part. The intro to all the characters like, hey man, what's up man? You're my best friend ever. How's your girlfriend right there? Because we need to establish that for the audience. All right, I'm gonna go talk to my sister who I'm estranged from, but I need to tell her that so the audience knows exactly where everyone stands in the intro of this movie. But I get it. In a movie like this, you can't spend all your time on character build-up because we're here to watch them all die. We're not here to watch people die that we actually care about. We're here to watch people get brutalized that we don't give a shit about. They do a good job at illustrating why these people are in this cabin and why they're not leaving. Movies like this, that one person's always like, this is freaking me out, I want to go. And all the friends are like, look, calm down. I don't know what kind of friend you are with your friends, but the relationship I have with my friends are like, if someone is like, I don't want to be here, this is scaring me, I'll probably think they're out of their minds and crazy and overreacting, but we will go. In Evil Dead, they're all in this cabin because this one chick has to detox because she's a drug addict. So when she starts freaking out, she's like, there's something in the woods, or like, some people just can't handle detox. I will never for the life of me know why this guy read this book. I mean, you're an educated man. You're not like a 16-year-old stumbling across the hidden works of Stephanie Meyer or some shit. It's not like the book said J.R.R. Tolkien, the first edition, this must be read right now. It's a book with a book cover made of human flesh containing satanic imagery. Why the fuck would you read that shit? In the end, Evil Dead did what it set out to do. Is it groundbreaking? No. Does it throw back to horror movies of the 80s? Yes, it does. It doesn't overly CGI it. It uses props, and that's all cool. I will say for me, Evil Dead was a good time, no alcohol required. If you're a gore hound really looking forward to a movie that brings it back to the horror movies of the 80s, mark it up to a buy it on Blu-ray for you. So have you seen Evil Dead? Have you seen the original? Have you seen the new one? Do you like the original? Do you like the new one? Do you think the new one captures what the original was? Do you think it's a good homage to the original? Or do you think this is another bullshit remake? Whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.